Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel. We're here to do a creator's view. So grateful that you guys would join me today. Thank you. I want to thank everybody for your likes, shares, subscribes. Your comments are awesome, wonderful, and beautiful, and always well accepted. I'm just grateful that the experiences that I've been through in my life are going to be able to help others not to have to go through so much suffering is what I really hope for ultimately. And, there's no shame in life, right? Life is life. And so there's no sense in carrying shame or regret over anything we've done, especially if it brings us to a place where we are happy with ourselves, where we have endured the struggles, we have held the faith, we have kept hope, we've known that we were worth more than what we were getting, right? Yeah. And that comes to the card of the day, the desert, where we're just continuously reaching and we never give up. And at the end of that cycle, when you finally get to where you feel safe, secure, and that, life is going to be fair with you and there's going to be honor in what you do for the rest of your life, you look back and you can remember, I remember coming through this most of my life from the day I was born. And only in the last 3 years did I finally find peace in my life. By getting this house. I was homeless for 10 years. That was like a desert. Will anything ever change for me? Will I ever, get off these streets? I thought sometimes that I would die on the corner. And, I didn't want to ever have those thoughts. It was really hard sometimes keeping the faith. My husband was an alcoholic. I didn't know about boundaries. I didn't know about leaving people behind that I loved that you would have to do sometimes. That was a desert for me. So, I know a lot of people are going through deserts. And I just want to let you know that those 2 cups of hope and faith will get you to that place where your life will smooth out. And, you will, I don't know what people want. I just wanted to have a home and a family. And I got it. I got it. I achieved that. But it took a lot of karma to correct my behaviors and attitudes before I got to that place. And I was 60 years old before I got a home. And before I got my family, I was 62 when I got my family back. And I'll tell you, it was the longest desert I think I endured, and I only endured it by the love of God being with me, walking with me, teaching me, correcting me, helping me to become the person that I really wanted to be. A loving, gentle, kind, paid my dues kind of person, right? To respect myself, honor myself, feel dignified. That's how I wanted to feel at the end of my days. Like I done the best I could with what I had. And I don't want much. I just want a couple good meals a day and, once in a while, the ice cream and cake treat. I mean, it doesn't take much to make me happy, especially after all the excitement I've been through, right? Years on the road, saw stuff that, most people will never see. And like I said, those first 5 years, I wondered, would I die on the corner? Would Scott die before me and I stay on the corner? I didn't know. It was really a scary world. And the desert is scary. There's shadows, there's fear, there's frustration, there's hope and wonder. But just keep your hope, because if you are aiming towards your goal in life to be the best you can be, then the universe will protect you while you're going through that and becoming the best you can be. She, he, it, God protected me every step of the way and taught me my lessons as I went, got over drugs, got over co-addictions, got over the need to have more than I could use. Learned to be a minimalist. And, what can I say? It made me very happy. 4, we got Jupiter here. We also have Virgo, and we have the Sun. So we got the Sun in Virgo, which is shining on practical matters, day-to-day steps that get you to where you're going, which is for a foundation. So what the dice are saying here, guys, is it's the practical matters. Like Virgo is about practical matters, and I am a Virgo. And it's the day-to-day steps that you take that change your life in the weeks and months that come. It is not easy, but we have Jupiter today that's conjunct the moon, right? So there's some deep feelings coming in here about foundations and to get a foundation takes a little discipline. To build 4 walls on a house, you got to make sure you show up to put the nails in the wood, to lift it up. You got to do the practical things to get those walls up and to build your house, which is the same with self-development. The practical things, which is your nutrition, plenty of rest and sleep, taking 5 minutes a day to cleanse your energy and invest in yourself some seeds such as dreams, to think about a dream, to think about something you love, to put something in your mind that takes away the stress. That's meditation. You can actually play a game and meditate if it isn't about killing, but let's say pattern games are wonderful. You begin working on the patterns to erase things, and you get your little bombs that blow up things, and before you know it, you're totally engrossed in your little game without even thinking about anything else. That's meditation. And it teaches you how to focus too, so that you can get done what it is that you want to do, right? Okay, we're going to pull. This is Divine Creators read today, guys. I love you. Please like. If you like it a lot, share. And if you like it a lot and you do share, come on, subscribe. All right? Thank you. I love y'all. We're going to pull a few charms. I'm going to scoot my head back. I'm all looking in there like that. I never cheat. Never. Cheaters never win, and winners never cheat. Right? We got the moon, the blue moon, right? To me, this represents the throat chakra and talking about things that are deep feelings, deep understandings about ourselves. That's that 5 minutes you want to take alone, listening to meditation music, and, see your spirit and send it into your heart. And ask your heart what it would like to say to you, because your mind can think and your heart can think. So, get lucky. Look at this. Hearts, what I just said, right? Look at those beautiful little hearts in that shamrock. It could be a flower, but I see it as a 4-hearted 4-leaf clover. And so, like I said, again, look at that tiny light there in the center. Send your spirit that you see right here and see it going down into your heart, that your heart and your mind can connect together and speak with one another. And it will be intoxicating, okay? Or it'll smell good to you, because listen, your heart wants to speak. It has things it needs to say, which are your emotions, right? And if you have held back your emotions and not let them flow, the water, whether tears or joy or speech, it will, after a time, dry up, and you will feel like you're walking through a desert. These are my healing rocks. I love rocks. I am a crystal lover. I work with the central grid within the Mother Earth, the crystal grid. I connect to the crystal grid every day and transmute my energies. I've been doing it for a year and a half now, and I tell you what, it has made a difference in my life. It's a metaphysical connection. I see it happening in my mind. My energy goes out through my feet and goes down into the crystal grid of Mother Earth, and she supports me. She supports me. And I want you to know that she is there ready to support all, and that she removes obstacles, which the obstacles are within us, right? So when we cleanse our energy, our chakra system, we are actually removing obstacles from out of our life. They could be from past life, they could be from this life, they could be, karmic debts that we owed and hadn't paid off yet and didn't know about that need to clear away. There's a lot of stuff that we carry within our energetic centers: anger, frustration, sadness, loneliness, all these emotions. If you hold back too much, everything just gets dry, and there's no happy, no joy. And so that's exactly what we want to avoid. And how do we avoid it? We avoid it with magic. I love this, the dragon. It is the year of the wood dragon. We avoid those emotions, and we transmute them by connecting into the crystal grid of Mother Earth, and using her energy and our energy working together to make us a much happier life. It will seem like magic. You will think and believe in magic too if you do it a few times, and you begin to see that, life is lightening up a lot. Crystals are for transmutation. I use crystals a lot for healing. I'm a real believer in them. Ask Tesla. They're literally alive with energy, and they can use their energy to help you to transmute your energy. So work with the magic that we have ignored for thousands of years on this planet, because we were told that these things would take us to hell. And it's a lie. They will lift us up and bring heaven to earth. We've all been through hell. It's time to become the dragons, the magic workers, those who work with magic, those who practice magic, those who practice practical magic. You work on yourself. If you heal yourself, then you're ready and capable of bringing that to others, right? Yeah, to help others to heal and to work on themselves. I love my crystals. I like to show them off. And I absolutely ask you if you would like to connect with these crystals. These crystals are used for healing every day. Every day. I guess I do have an addiction. I have an addiction to working, reading, and learning about the human nature and how we can change our nature and to transmute it and uplift it and ascend it into something better. Okay, what we got? Yeah. Yes. This is Mother Earth speaking to you. You see how dignified she is? She wants you to use your energy to transmute so that you can be happier. The crystal grid, runs all through the earth. It's the ley lines, the dragon lines. It's the dragon lines. Oh my God, I forgot about that. Yes, the dragon lines. Let's get a little crazy here, Divine Creator says. Connect into the dragon lines. They're the ancient, like I'm talking hundreds of thousands of years of information that went into these crystal lines from Lemuria, up until the great flood came and wiped everything and all of our information away. It was always on this planet, and it still is. It just took time to be reborn again and again, to bring back the people and their memories, right? And here it is, the time of Aquarius that was promised, when our memories and our lives would be back restored to us. So these are the planets of Venus in Virgo again, number 9, which coincides with Jupiter. And, this is from, somebody might have a birthday from September 2nd to September 11th. Yes, indeed, mine is September the 8th. I'm proud to say that I feel a lot like this woman, and she's talking to her own spirit, but it is symbolized there as a bird on her hand, and she's discussing that with her ka, right? Chakras. Ka. Chakras. Well, anyway, that's the spirit that she has and carries. And when you feel, when you cleanse your energy away and allow your emotions to flow, you go from being in the desert, Creator says, to feeling like you're in the garden. Day-to-day life becomes pleasurable. Everything lightens up, and everything takes on meaning, right? It means something. Whether that kind of a meaning or this kind of a meaning, if it means something, it means something. And you want to mean something, especially to yourself. Don't you know the dragons love themselves? You got to love yourself. You got to appreciate yourself enough to take 5 minutes a day and cleanse your energy. Oh my God, look. Look who's on the bottom. Empress or emperor, male or female, it doesn't matter who's watching. You're carrying around years and years and years of energy that's from 20 years ago. Well, of course you're going to feel like you're in a desert. You're still crossing that 20-year-old desert. Let go of those old energies and find out who you are today. Find out who you are now as a more mature, person that has a lot more wonderful wisdom to share with the world. But if you're covered up in all the gunk of the last, century and what you've been through, you can't reach that happiness and joy. It'll feel like you're in a desert. But when you begin to break through, you'll know it, you'll feel it, and you'll understand it, right? Yeah, I did. And I never thought I would meditate a day in my life. I just was not. I just thought to myself, I can't sit still. No. And I can't sit still. If I'm sitting still, I better be doing something, because I've got to be moving all the time. I don't know, it's just the way I am. And I always was. My kid is like that too. He never sits still. But, that's just who we are, and that's the way it goes. Not everybody probably is like that. There are times when I wasn't like that. When I was homeless, and you don't eat enough food. When I was homeless, I wouldn't eat breakfast. I wouldn't eat lunch. I usually didn't eat till the evening when I got done making sure I could pay for my hotel. And a lot of times people always brought me food though, and I was so grateful. But there wouldn't be that energy there that I have now, that I have a refrigerator and I can have apples and berries and, you know, stuff that's really good for my body. And now I have more energy now at this age than I had 10 years ago when I was 50 years old on the streets. Yeah, stress, worry, frustration, these are just energy drainers. And so is fast food, eating the same food over and over and over again, and soft food, there are carbohydrates. I'm not trying to preach to you. I'm just telling you, if you want your body to work at its most ultimate, and I have been, there and over that hill, you want to throw an apple in a day. An apple truly does keep the doctor away. And it helps to fight the blues. It flushes your body. The fiber is good for your bowels. I'm going to get personal here, right? You want to take care of yourself to the best of your ability. You are the best thing you've got in this world. If you had $100 million billion car, would you not protect it with your life? Well, you shouldn't. You should be protecting you with your life and making sure that you're taking care of yourself the best you can by eating some green vegetarian vegetables and by stretching and doing 7 minutes of yoga and working yourself to a place where you can share your emotions and release all that, that energy. Okay? King of Swords, that'd be the damn truth. That'd be the damn truth, God says. Yeah, God says damn. Remember Adam? Yeah, Adam. Don't dam up your emotions. Don't dam up how you feel, because look what happens. You'll dry up all those beautiful feelings of joy and love and, peace and gratitude. Do not dry up your gratitude. Always be grateful for everything you have, because life isn't a guarantee. Life isn't guaranteed. So life is sacred. And this be the truth. Rationality, analytical, articulate, high discipline, logical, ambitious, truthful, ethical, fair, justice, professional. Be a man of action. Don't just ask God to change your life. Act. Say, okay, I'm going to try these spiritual practices, while I'm waiting for God to change my life. That's what I said. It's a combination of both, waiting on the grace of the universe to bring to you what you want and taking action towards what you want. And, of a surety, I can tell you that God will bring it in. And ground your dreams in the earth. Again, we're going to talk about running your energy into Mother Earth's energy and planting that seed that your heart desires, that you wish to be true in your life. Plant that seed in Mother Earth, and she grows everything. She is the dragon. Mother Earth is the living dragon, that we live on her back. She feeds us, she houses us, she gives us gas, she gives us crystals, she gives us rocks, she gives us trees. Everything that we consume on this planet comes up out of Mother Earth. Don't you think she's waiting for you to join with her and her power to join with you, yeah, she's waiting. The lovers, she loves you. Mother Earth loves you. Father in heaven loves you too, and we got the spirit of fire in us. We know that there's a heavenly Father that's mystical, the inner world, the sun, all these things are alive because everything in this universe is alive. This is a living universe. But our mother supports our physical life on this planet. And even though we're not supposed to worship our life more than anything like want to live forever, because that would be a horrible, ugly thing, wouldn't it? Yeah. Anyway, but while we're here to do the best we can with what we got, and Mother Earth loves you and is ready to join her energy with you to give you the strength, courage, and abundance you need to bring forth your beautiful garden. Yeah, this garden. Plant your garden in magic, in faith and hope. Water it with faith and hope. Love, too, especially if you love what you're planting. When I decided to do tarot card readings, I planted the ideal first in Mother Earth. I planted it and asked her would she help me to accomplish this goal. I needed something as an outlet because I myself was going through a desert and still hadn't emerged. That's when I first started. You can actually look at my beginning videos and see that I was going through something. So as soon as I learned how to plant my energy into Mother Earth's energy, she supported me and I began to grow like a maniac. This is all about growth. This is all about building yourself. 3 of Pentacles. Oh, I got two, but we're going to just stick with the 3 of Pentacles. We got Mars here and Capricorn, which is all again about practicality and discipline. And this is about building something. And the first thing you want to build is yourself. You are the first creation that you create before God, before the universe. You are that creation. Take pride in what you're doing. Do the best you can because you are. And then when you become the creation you want to be, you are, you're a creator then. You begin to create other things because you yourself have learned how to create yourself into something you love, and you're going to share that with the world. And that's the way it goes. Miracles are coming. We got babies that already know what we know. This world is getting ready to get a big shot and dose of spirit. And there's a lot to live for right now. The changes that are coming, are going to be miraculous. And it is the year of the dragon, which is about nothing but magic and transformation, coming up out of the desert, wet and moist and fertile and abundant, right? Growth all over you. Wisdom. I'm speaking wisdom. And those of you who come here for the wisdom. Because I don't have a whole lot else to give you. That's it. What I've been through and what I've seen and what I've felt and what I understood of the universe. Me and the universe are like best friends, even to this day. I spend a lot of time alone with God because there's so much more to learn. Never going to learn all the things that have ever been on this planet. But you can learn about yourself. You can learn who you are and what your place in this universe is. That's very important to know your place in this universe. We all got things that we're special at. Whether it's going through hell, I'm good at going through hell. Line me up there, straight through, without looking to either side. I was not tempted by any of the bullshit. Open yourself to the profound wisdom that resides in your heart and soul. Didn't I tell you send that line down to your heart so that your mind and heart can talk to one another? That's a part of arranging and aligning your chakras too, because you want all your energetic centers to speak to each other. Let your inner wisdom guide you, leading you towards loving choices and decisions. You are a wise and enlightened soul. Let your wisdom guide you. You know who you want to be and why you want to be it, but it's in your heart. It hasn't made it to your ears yet. It hasn't made it to your mind yet. But you've always known there's something inside of you that you need to find. That's what I'm seeing. What does the wolf do? It goes out searching for its prey. And the first prey you take down is in your own heart. You go into your own woods, your body, and you find the messages that have been hidden there from the universe, from past lives, from childhood that you don't even know that you remember. So seek yourself out. The desert is not a bad place. The desert lets us know that we're missing out on something. And that something is in us. And it's our emotions. It's how our feelings, feeling good. Just feeling good. To sit and play a game, feel good. To get up and go do dinner, feel good. To watch a movie, feel good. To play cards, feel good. It just all feel good. And it feels good because you know who you are and you've cleaned your energy out. So you ain't got a lot of stuff in your head, just you is in there. Okay, I'm done. I love you guys. Please like, share, subscribe. Have a wonderful day. Mwah. God bless. Bye-bye.